How you been? How's the family? How's everybody doing?
Everybody's great. I just had a new niece a couple months ago,
Hey!
so she's the 5th one. Very excited. So
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm a proud auntie, which I gotta make this confession.
Ooh.
Can I tell y'all, have y'all had like, they have like these popcorn things at the daycare school where like the kids have to sell popcorn?
Uh-huh.
Have you heard of that? Anyway, they had one at my nephew. He's like 4, he just turned 5, and my sister hits up and is like, oh, they're selling popcorn at the school. The kids are competing against each other, and I really want him to win. And my sister doesn't ask for anything, so I'm like, yeah, bet. So she was like, can you just tell your friends, here's a link to buy some popcorn? And I was like, easy, and I do it. And then she's like, can you also like tell your company, your employees? And I was like, I don't want to do that because then they'll feel obligated to buy it. But then I was like, I have to pick up the slack. You know, like I have to make sure that he wins, so I'm going to buy a bunch of popcorn to get him to #1.
That's correct.
And so my older brother is like obsessing over the game too, and he's like targeting this one kid who's actually in first place. And I'll name him.
4 years old?
They're literally 4 years old. And I'll call him like Zulu or something. And so Zulu, he's like, oh, Zulu is so smug and he thinks he's gonna take this like first place prize. And I'm like, guys, they're kids, like let's chill. But I'm getting the competitive spirit too. So like I spend a lot of money on this popcorn and
You don't need this much popcorn. You're doing this for
I just want him to win. She asked for it. So he gets to #1, and then at the deadline, it's like 4:50, and I'm like, I know one of these parents, they're gonna try to like get their kid up. So at 4:59, on the dot,
yes.
I'm going to just boost it a little bit.
That's
like
what
he's
I'm
already
talking
doing
about. Yeah,
well.
that's exactly. Just goose it a little bit.
You have to do that.
You got to.
So like I set it all up, I put a little extra money on there, and I hit the purchase button right at 4:59:59.
Yes.
And then I realized I gave it to Zulu. And Zulu was in first place. So the family group chat is going crazy. They're just like, how could this happen? Parents are so greedy. People take this too seriously. And I'm dead silent.
Does anyone in your family know that it was you?
So I was calling American Express, like, please, can you cancel? like this is fraud. And so it wasn't until the next day where they were like, oh, you can cancel it, that, you know, then I decided. Then he got like second place. But sorry to Zulu, he dropped down in the numbers.
Wait, so Zulu ended up not getting the champion?
Well, because I put him over the edge. So I wasn't about to do my nephew like that. Like, you know, technically my nephew won fair and square.
He did not win fair and square. This is a terrible lesson.
You know what's crazy?
Terrible lesson to teach your nephew.
He didn't even care. Like, my sister was like, you got second place. And he was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember that whole thing. I had to sell chocolate bars when I was a kid. And I remember doing it for Girl Scout cookies, too, because I support the Girl Scouts all the time. And I went to this one store, and I saw this girl was selling Girl Scout cookies. I went up to her, I go, I'm buying everything you got. Give me everything. I'm buying it. And she didn't care. Right? And then the mom was kind of bummed, too. And I go, and then I'm thinking, well, maybe the mom was bummed because she's like, look, I've been out here for 8 hours with my daughter, and some strange man comes over, saves the day. Yeah, why don't you this is ridiculous. I put the work in, let her earn it.
Let her earn it?
Butt out, Jimmy Fallon, butt out, and let my daughter grow up and figure out business.
Listen, if someone had come to me and just bought it, because it's so hard to just be out there selling boxes, I would happily, I wish you were around when I was a kid.
Really?
Because I gave up selling Girl Scout cookies. Honestly, I would eat them.
You just eat what you're supposed to sell?
Yes, pretty much. I mean, you can't trust a girl who likes to eat with cookies, so sorry.
What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
I loved Thin Mints growing up, which is this, but y'all still like them? Then I love them too. But now I'm what's the one with the peanut butter? Tag-along. I love tag-along. And you freeze them, and it's a...
No, freezing is the whole new thing now. Any cookie, the girls, they
Thin Mints
try
are
them frozen?
Good. Yeah, Thin Mints are really
Thin
good
Mints
frozen.
Are amazing frozen.
Yeah.
What's the one with the coconut in it?
coconut.
Samoas? They're the best.
I don't think that, kids shouldn't. No, Samoas with coconut? For kids do not like coconuts. Remember you have a box of chocolates and then you'd eat one that had coconut inside and it felt like a violation.
No,
Why would
violation was like an orange cream or something. It would bum me out. It would bum me out, orange cream.
That's so real. Or cherry. My grandmother would buy like chocolate-covered cherries and they were gooey, so it was like just cherry spit in your mouth.
I have things I want to talk to you about. One is, I know you have your own record label.
Yes.
Called Radio.
Yes.
I also want to congratulate you on not one, but 2 Peabody Awards. You won 2 Peabody Awards.
Yes.
I mean, how does that feel?
I mean, it feels amazing. So the second one is like, we were supposed to have like a ceremony and I was super excited about it. But you know, the ceremony got canceled due to the strikes, which I support. So I don't have the awards yet. So maybe talking about it on TV, they'll send it. But I'm super grateful.
Yeah, you gotta just take your little victory lap. Come on.
So they gave me a Trailblazer Award, and it's with Lily Tomlin, who's like such an icon.
Yeah, she is. She's the greatest.
I hope we still get to have.
You are a
ceremony.
trailblazer.
Thank you.
I have a photo of you. Look at this This is baby Issa. Look at that.
Thank you for that.
This is a double Peabody Award winning producer, writer, comedian, actor. I mean, you do it all.
I try. Thank you.
Yeah, you do it all.
Thank you so much.
And you also have a show called Rap.
Bleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
S blank.
Rap S.
Rap. Yes.
Stuff.
Yeah, Rap Stuff.
Yes.
Rap Stuff.
Yes. It's entering its second season. It's a show on Max about 2 aspiring female rappers, and it talks about the music industry. For those of you who follow like me, female rappers are having a big moment in rap right now. They're the most innovative in this. You know, the second season is up. And we take a lot of real life inspiration, but it's a comedy, and this season, The Girls Kill It is so good. So watch it November 9th.
Yeah, November 9th. I'm happy for you. Then here we go into Via Ray. Talk to me about Prosecco. How do you get involved with Prosecco?
I love Prosecco. Have y'all had Prosecco before? So Prosecco to me, I was introduced to it right before we shot the pilot for my show Insecure. I had our pilot director, Melina Matsukis, we had like a getting to know you dinner before we shot, and she orders Prosecco, and I'm like, what is that? And she was like, you'll see. And I loved it because I wasn't at the place where I could like pop champagne, because I just wasn't able to like afford champagne like that. But Prosecco felt like an approachably luxurious, and since then it's just been like my milestone drink to celebrate friends. It's like all the best moments I've had. A Prosecco glass has been in my hand, and so I was like, oh,
I'm gonna get involved. I'm gonna do something. My own.
Recommending it to people. I love good Prosecco and vodka, and I was recommending it to people, and I put it in the show, and people are like, oh, I'm drinking this because of you. So I was like, if they're gonna drink it because of me, I want it to be from me. So Via Ray was born.
Good for you. See, this is a trailblazer. This is what I'm talking about. We have some here tonight. We're gonna do a little toast. We actually got some for the Roots as well.
Come on, Roots.
Roots, you guys got some?
Cheers.
Cheers to you guys. Cheers to the Roots. Cheers to you, Issa Rae.
Thank you
We
so
love you.
much.
Come back whenever you want. Issa Rae, her new Prosecco, Via Ray is available now. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around.